If you asked me last year if I'd weigh 175 pounds, I'd say no. You're crazy, man. My metabolism is just too fast. Well, that's before I began learning how to diet and exercise. I'm almost there, nearly touching my goal weight. And with people like Nino of my VLNF encouraging me to continue my newfound diet, lifestyle, and fitness goals, I see results.
So 15 here, I'll do 15 over there and then we'll switch.
And after a hard workout, Nino and I agree. You start feeling really, really good.
You know, it's a sense of accomplishment after I've trained. Because when you're training, it's almost like every set, every rep, you're working towards something, right? There's a struggle there, and when it's accomplished, I guess there's that euphoria that you feel that you've accomplished something.
According to WebMD, studies show that people who exercise regularly benefit with a boost in positivity and show lower rates of depression. Within the last several months, I couldn't help but notice that I'd been feeling so much more positive, more friendly, and open to people and new experiences. A drastic change in my self-esteem, so significant, I had to talk about it.
And I'm not trying to brag. I just can't avoid talking about the subject because I do feel different.
I'm here for one thing today, Jurassic Park, the nostalgia. A chance to relive an old memory of mine that I may never get back again.
Apparently, they're closing down the ride to reconstruct it in early September. So I had to come.
A time before man, when the river flowed through a newborn world.
Whoa! I wasn't expecting that drop as deep as it was. All right, that was great, but now I gotta go. I have a trip to go on.
According to an India Times article, exercise can help increase personal worth because it gives one a feeling of accomplishment rather than sitting passively over your to-do list.
I've accomplished something right now, right after this training. It makes me feel good that I did something, and not only that, I accomplished something, but for my health as well. It kind of sets up the day and everything else. I'm going for today. I hope I do well at work. I hope I do well when I drive out of here.
So basically what you're saying is like it gathers a great momentum for the rest of your day.
Absolutely.
So that's how you kind of see it.
Absolutely.
But with all good things is moderation, and today I couldn't help but stop by Voodoo Donuts to pick up a little treat.
By and I saw them and I just had to eat one.
My family and I are headed to Napa Valley for my grandmother's party, headed to see a big family that continues to grow every year. We got there late, but just in time for me to get one last meal in. We just went to Buttercream, and we got these breads that we always get. And they're so good. Papa, what do they taste like? Crunchy. And so it's really great, but they're not vegan. They're made with butter. So it's one thing I do miss. But, it smells good. And I don't miss it that much. I love it, but, I'm doing my own thing. Since we traveled by air, I'll have to get most of my food in town. Gotta eat, and they always have a Trader Joe's everywhere you go.
All right, I got all the groceries I'm gonna need for the weekend and a little bit more. Also, my dad just got me some vegan cookies.
With an invigorated self-esteem and confidence, I only have good vibes and positive energy to share with people.
Looking good, I like it.
We all have something different to share. Things that make each of us special.
I like that deep sound.
Yeah. It's hard.
It's not easy. I used to play the flute a million years ago.
Skills or talents that make our minds and our bodies work
Uncle, you're really gonna let him take the last point like that? 21-16.
to boost our self-esteem different ways to induce the endorphins.
Come on, Izzy.
Head game.
Money. And that's the game.
Booker.
Ice cream.
All right.
You know, confidence doesn't just come out of nowhere. It comes from a place of habit, training, and consistency. My cousin Isaiah here is in love with basketball and he trains tirelessly. As for me, I don't need to train to be confident on the court. I can't stress this enough.
You know, ever since I've been exercising and just this whole transition for me, I've been feeling so confident, so good.
Come on, Aaron, get over yourself.
You guys are crazy. I feel so good.
Stop.
Oh, I believe in you.
I'm gonna go play
Buddha.
basketball.
Big head.
This is Buddha. He's really good at basketball. Defense, actually.
Slamming him. He gripped it.
But not better than... Okay, maybe he's good, but not better than... Okay, I give up.
Oh, this guy's good.
Eli,
Yes.
so you're telling me you have 2 different jobs, right?
Yeah.
You have 2 full-time jobs and you do that 80 hours a week?
80 hours a week.
How do you make that work?
It's rough. You gotta put your mind to it and just do it. Like I said, I figure a lot of people that go home, they talk about how tired they are, right? What do you see them do? What do they do when they go home? They turn on the TV and sit in front of a box all day. And they could do that for another 8 hours before they go to bed. So I said, let me just try and train myself and figure out if I can really do this. So,
But you were nervous about doing it in the first place, right?
oh yeah, I was real nervous.
How long did it take you to get that confidence?
Well, after a month and a half till my body started getting adjusted to the time, that's when I started saying, okay, I can do this. But for the first month and a half, I was dying. I didn't think I was gonna make it. But eventually, my body got used to the hours I was doing, and I started pulling it off. And you know, once everything started rolling in, I was good.
Damn.
So whether you're training your mind or your body, or both, I think the common theme here is that to achieve success and build confidence, you can't give up. Keep going until you know you can do it, whatever that is. That's a lesson I'll have to take home with me. For the My VLNF 365 series, I'm Aaron Lanuza.